IBUYPOWER, one of the most infamous CSGO teams of all time. If you know anything about them, it's probably for their match fixing scandal in 2014, where IBUYPOWER threw their match against netcode guides, in which they were heavily favored to win. Several players had bet against IBUYPOWER prior to the match, as they were aware of the team's plan to throw the game. This resulted in the permanent bans of the netcode guides owner, 4 IBUYPOWER players, and 2 other players from all Valve-sponsored professional tournaments in 2015. But now it's 2023, roughly 8 years and 8 months after what is now known as the North American match-fixing scandal. So where are the 7 people that were banned now? Are they still playing Counter-Strike in 2023? Have they moved on to other games for pro esports? Let's find out. AZK was one of the 4 IBUYPOWER players banned. After his ban, AZK would briefly pursue a career in Counter-Strike coaching, where he would go on to coach Tempo Gaming from May of 2015 to June of 2015, where the team would then become Enemy. AZK would stay with Enemy as a coach until August of 2015. From August 2015 all the way to March of 2016, AZK would stay relatively quiet in any pro gaming scene before popping back up in the Overwatch pro scene, joining the team The Life of Hanzo. The team would then get signed by Team Liquid. AZK would continue playing Overwatch for Team Liquid, achieving respectable placements in Overwatch tournaments, most notably reaching 2nd place in the Overwatch Contenders 2017 Season 0 North America Finals in July of 2017. AZK would stay with Liquid until September of 2017. By this time, AZK would return to Counter-Strike and reunite with former IBUYPOWER teammates Swag and Dazed, and reform the team GX. GX had less than high achievements, only playing for low-tier tournaments where they would finish low in the standings. The team would be converted to Torqued in February 2018 and continued to see less than high achievements before the team would eventually disband in May of 2018. AZK and his teammate Swag would then form the team X Torqued, an organizationless team after the disbanding of Torqued in May. The team would disband 3 months later. After X Torqued, AZK would take another short break from the pro gaming scene until he eventually retired from Counter-Strike to move on to Valorant, where he would join former teammate Brax, aka Swag, on the Valorant team T1 in April of 2020. AZK would achieve low-tier achievements with T1 until he eventually left the team in February of 2021. He's still listed as active in the pro Valorant scene on his Wikipedia page, but has not played a pro match since leaving T1. Following AZK's departure from T1, he's been relatively quiet in the pro gaming scene. He has a Twitch, but he has not streamed in about 2 months. His recently streamed categories are not for any esports related games either, and his Twitter is fairly inactive, but he has posted CS2 content on his Twitter, most recently in March of this year. He has an inactive Valorant YouTube channel, but the page only has 2 uploads. As you'll soon see, compared to his former IBUYPOWER teammates, AZK has stayed sort of quiet in the present day. Steel was another player for IBUYPOWER that was banned. After being banned, Steel made his way to Overwatch esports for the team Fine I'll Go McCree from April 2016 to June 2016, where the team was then signed by Splice. Steel would play for Splice for 1 month before he was released from the team in July of the same year. Steel would then return to CSGO in August of 2017 and played for Torqued for 5 months before joining GX alongside his former IBUYPOWER teammates AZK, Skadoodle, and Swag. Eventually, GX began playing under Torqued in January of 2018. Steel would stay on Torqued until June of 2018 before playing for Ghost Gaming, Chaos Esports Club, and Ben's anime team from June 2018 to August 2020. It was from here Steel would retire from Counter-Strike altogether in August of 2020 after being signed by 100 Thieves to play for their Valorant team in September of 2020. During this time, Steel would see some success playing for 100 Thieves, winning titles such as first place in the First Strike North America tournament, before leaving the team in December 2021. Steel would go on to join T1 alongside former teammate Skadoodle, where the team would see varying success playing in lower tier tournaments from December 2021 to December 2022. At this point, Steel left T1 to join Disguised, an organizationless team started by YouTuber/streamer Disguised Toast in January of 2023. The team was eventually disbanded in June of 2023 after the team received little success and was eventually titled a failure.
I think at one point they had something special, and then it obviously just completely fell apart.
And this brings us to the present day. Currently, Steel is teamless in the professional Valorant scene. He is listed as active for Valorant Esports on his Wikipedia Valorant page, and was recently listed as active this year on his Wikipedia Counter-Strike page, although not playing for any team professionally. According to his Twitter bio, he streams on Twitch, where he has been streaming CSGO, Dota 2, and most recently CS2. He is very active on Twitch and he streams nearly every day on the platform. He also has a YouTube channel where he uploads Valorant videos, but he has not uploaded to the channel since Disguise disbanded. Following his ban, former IBUYPOWER player Daze competed in a couple of online tournaments not sponsored by Valve, including FACEIT Pro League North America and ESEA Rank S from 2016 to 2017. Daze then joined GX in September 2017 for a short stint with former IBUYPOWER teammates AZK and Swag, and then leaving GX just 2 months later in November of 2017 due to poor performance. During this time, Daze also began doing commentary and analyst work for several tournaments including DreamHack Open Austin 2017, ESL Pro League Season 4 North America, and his final analyst position in May of 2018 for Esports Championship Series Season 5 Europe. From here, Daze would then join Subtle, an organizationless pro CSGO team. Daze would play for Subtle for a few months before leaving the team in January of 2019, after the team received subpar success. It was at this time Daze would move on from Counter-Strike to play Pro Valorant for T1 in October of 2019, joining Skadoodle and AZK. Daze would spend 8 months with T1 before eventually leaving the team in June 2021. Daze is listed as inactive on his Valorant Wikipedia page as of this date. He still posts on his Twitter from time to time, and his bio says he's a streamer, although he has not broadcasted on Twitch for 7 months. His YouTube channel is also inactive, as his last video was uploaded 5 years ago. But as of this, there isn't much info on what Daze is up to currently. The last IBUYPOWER player banned in the North America match fixing scandal was Swag. Swag would join Cloud9 as a streamer from April 2015 to sometime in 2017. It is unclear when he left Cloud9 as a streamer. He would then reunite with his former IBUYPOWER teammates AZK, Dazed, and Steel when joining GX in September of 2017, where GX would then become Torqued. Swag stayed with Torqued until May of 2018, before the team was disbanded, and the Torqued players joined X-Torqued, formed by AZK and Swag. Swag stayed with X-Torqued for a short time, and then left the team in July of the same year. From here, Swag would join multiple teams such as Swole Patrol, Lazarus Esports, and Swole Identity from 2018 to 2020, before announcing his retirement in Counter-Strike to pursue a career in Valorant on February 28, 2020. From this point, Swag would play Valorant under the name Brax. He would start his professional Valorant career joining the team T1 alongside his former teammates Skadoodle, Dazed, and AZK in March of 2020, where he would stay with the team for 11 months before joining TSM's Valorant team for 3 months between March to June of 2021. Brax would go back to T1 by June of 2021, and only play for the team for a short time before switching to the role of a streamer for the team on October 21st, 2021. Brax still streams for T1 on Twitch to this day. He streams Valorant and more recently has played Counter-Strike recreationally by playing CS2 on his streams. He also keeps an active Twitter by tweeting out whenever he is live and reposting Valorant and CS content. Brax also has an active Discord group and a YouTube channel where he uploads Valorant content. His last upload to the channel was made 10 months ago. Not much is known about Cud. He never really played in any esports at a high professional level, and his social media presence seems to be unknown. While doing research on him, there was little, if any, information on him. Scrolling through Reddit, I was able to find his ESEA profile, but has not been active since 2016. According to his ban, apparently he was one of the people who organized the match fixing throw, and had been doing it on a smaller scale in the Asia Pro scene. He was also a young player who was thought to become a top pro in the CS scene, although some thought he was cheating. This is all hearsay evidence, and there's nothing really concrete on Cud. His whereabouts in 2023 are unknown, and will most likely stay that way. Casey Foster was the owner of netcodeguides.com, and was one of the individuals who helped orchestrate the North America match-fixing scandal, as his team, Netcode Guides, faced IBUYPOWER during this scandal. Casey does not have much information on his professional CSGO history, or any esports history for that matter, except for one tournament he took part in November of 2021, ESEA Season 35 Open Division North America, where his team, CS with Casey, which he was a player for, finished in the 5th to 8th bracket after losing to Shady Z in the quarterfinals. Casey does keep an active Twitter and is listed as a co-founder for Refrag, a Counter-Strike practicing tool. Casey frequently posts on his Twitter, mainly for Refrag content. According to his LinkedIn, he's still working for Refrag and has done things for the company such as study data analysis around user behavior and activity with data science team, and manage teams of product owners, engineers, marketers, and designers. 8 years after his ban, Casey has continued to stay around the Counter-Strike scene. The last person to be banned by Valve in the North American match-fixing scandal was Dborn, a pro CS player. He did not play for IBUYPOWER, but was involved in the North American match-fixing scandal. It seems as if he has retired from pro Counter-Strike shortly after his ban in 2015, as his last CSGO team played for was Torqued as a backup. This was around the same time that the bans were announced. According to Wikipedia, his only known socials are Twitter, but he has no posts. Not much else is known about Dborn's present-day whereabouts. And that's it. That's what happened to the 7 people who were banned in the North American match-fixing scandal. It's nice to see that many of them still continue to have some involvement in esports, and with CS2 on the horizon, or depending on when you're watching this, CS2 has been released, it's cool to see that the game has even brought back some of these retired CS players back to the game.